Ever since the No Child Left Behind Act was signed by President Bush in January of 2002, Americans have been expressing their views about the act. While doing some research, I have found both good and bad views expressed by the people, but I want to mainly focus on what people think No Child Left Behind has done wrong. First, I want to talk about people's opinions on why No Child Left Behind is not working. According to one author's opinion, Charles Murray states in his article that No Child Left Behind takes a giant steps towards nationalizing elementary and secondary education. This is a disaster for federalism. It pushes classrooms towards relentless drilling, not something that inspires able people to become teachers or makes children eager to learn. He believes that the act has failed to raise test scores, and he also supports this opinion by saying that the Department of Education will produce numbers disputing what he believes is true. He says their data consists mainly of passing percentages and not mean scores. A particular score is deemed either proficient or not proficient. He goes on to explain about how the percentages are totaled. According to the article from a union of professionals, a teacher union, they believe that No Child Left Behind has many serious flaws in the law that need to be fixed. They believe that the adequate yearly progress does not give the school sufficient credit for the improvement in the students' progress. Next, I want to talk about some opinions of the disadvantages of No Child Left Behind. According to Patty English's article, Top 5 Reasons Many Teachers Quit, one of the reasons teachers quit teaching is the added pressure of the No Child Left Behind Act. The accountability standards following the act are overwhelming, and it can eventually break a teacher down. Students are not getting the personalized attention that they've had in the past, and No Child Left Behind has made lessons drill-like. The students were not retaining information, they were just memorizing. This would affect how the students were learning in the long run. According to the article No Child Left Behind in a Nutshell, schools are cutting back on classes that deal with the arts. Art teachers must be highly qualified and be able to demonstrate competency with the arts. The disadvantage here is that schools are cutting out the arts altogether. They are spending the money on the students who struggle with the standardized testing. Pat Whalen said, "The conservative mind sees education as a privilege best left to the profit-making sector. The result is a minimum spent on training and teacher development such that teachers are on their own with whatever notions they pick up wherever." Dan Klarman said that he believes it is another cookie-cutter plan well intended for supplying cookie-cutter industry with interchangeable, passive, predictable resources. Finally, I want to talk about the article No Child Left Behind Gets Mixed Grades and their findings on the act. They have a summary of findings that stated that among the people who have heard about the act, 34% of people believe that it has made schools better, 26% said it has made schools worse, and 32% said that it has made no impact at all. The findings recorded that 45% of public school parents believe that the law overemphasizes the standardized testing. Supporters of No Child Left Behind have often pointed out that they believe the act has helped schools because of the improvements in schools' performance and testing scores. According to this article, there is much more agreement about the negative effects of No Child Left Behind. 18% of people believe that it is worse because the teaching standards are being lowered. After all of the research I have done on No Child Left Behind, I have found more bad opinions than good ones. I believe No Child Left Behind is on the right track, but not quite there. For more information, you can visit ed.gov. All in all, I hope that you can develop your own opinions on No Child Left Behind.